Hi there, this is Kenneth Stahl. Thank you for watching another one of my videos. So earlier on today, I was in this I hate myself kind of mood, and I was just thinking about my life, and that never turns out to be a good thing because I'm not proud of who I am, and I don't really like the situation that I'm in. I feel like a loser. I feel like I'm, just not doing anything with my life, and it really, really sucks. So while I was thinking about all this stuff and where I'm at today, I thought about what life would have been like if I made different decisions. Maybe I would be a different person. Maybe I would be in a better situation. And I think that when we all look back at our own pasts, we all can see the things that would have made a big difference in who we are today. So I thought about this question, what if I could just go back in time and redo things and start over pretty much? I would think that I would be a better person. So let me know what you think. Do you think that if you had the chance to go back in time and start fresh, redo some things, take advantage of some missed opportunities, would you do it? Leave me a comment, tell me what you think, because I certainly would. And I would go back to the beginning of high school, because high school was really when my life began. So when I started to realize that I had the power to be who I wanted to be. And unfortunately, I let fear control me. I wish that I wasn't so afraid to do certain things like meeting people, getting involved in activities, and I think that would have made me a better person if I took advantage of those opportunities. So when I think about this idea about going back in time, changing things up, I realize that there's really two things that I believe are the most important things about ourselves and who we are that would be the most beneficial to change if you were to go back in time. The first thing is to learn a skill. And this might be just for me because I don't have that many skills. So this might not apply to you, but think about it. When you go out your daily business and when people come up to you and talk to you, your friends or anybody, typically people know you by a certain thing about yourself. They usually know you as the person who does fill in the blank. You might be a really good singer, and they might say, "Oh yeah, I know him or her. Yeah, he's a really good singer." Or, "Oh, she's a really good dancer." Or, "Oh, he's like a black belt in karate or something." So it's like whatever you're good at is what people know you by. And I feel like I don't really have that many things that I'm good at, so people don't really know me as anything. And that's unfortunate, and that's kind of the thing that makes me depressed, because I'm not happy with who I am. So if I were to go back in time, I would take the time to practice a skill. Because when you are practicing a skill and you get good at it, the more time you have to do that, the better. And now that I'm out of high school, I feel like it's more difficult for me to do that kind of thing. The second thing I would do is work on developing and maintaining relationships with people. Excuse me. And I'm not talking about girls, I'm talking about friendships. Because growing up, I was basically friendless. I was a very lonely person, and that really sucked. Because I didn't have people to share my thoughts with. I didn't have people to go out and be stupid and crazy with. I was pretty much just going home, sitting at my computer, being a, lonely guy. And that's not something I like. So if there's two things that we can learn from this, it's that the earlier you have to work on skills, the better. And if you can make relationships work and stay healthy over time, that would be amazing. But we can't go back in time. So what does that mean? That means that we have to do what we can right now, in the present, and continue to do those things in the future. Because there's no doubt that the more time you spend doing the same thing over and over again, or working on something, the more successful you're going to be at it. The better it's going to turn out. The better you will be. You might not have liked who you were in the past. I certainly had those negative feelings about myself and my life, my situation, but it's literally impossible to go back in time. And that is, why when it comes to your happiness and how you feel about yourself, You have to develop this attitude to where you love yourself no matter what. That you are going to say, I love who I am today. You can have these bad feelings about your situation. You can be upset and angry about where you're at and the things that have happened. But you can't let that control your life. What you have to learn how to do, and I'm still working on this as well, so, I mean, if that means anything to you, just do what you can. Do the best you can and keep moving forward, and that's pretty much all that you can do is keep doing your best and have a positive attitude. That's pretty much what life is all about. That's pretty much the only way to be successful, is to work hard and keep a positive attitude. I know it sounds cliche, but that's just, what I'm saying. Because you cannot change the past. The fact is that you only live once. I just did that. I just had a YOLO moment. So anyway, moving on, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. This is a very interesting thing to think about, just going back in time and changing things. But it's also something that can be very destructive to who you are. Don't get too caught up in thinking about the past, because it's only gonna mess with you. It's only gonna make you worse. But if you have to think about it, because we all do, try to make the best of it. Try to be smart. And try to take away the important lesson that comes from your past. The true meaning for your future and the true power that you have in the future is largely determined by what you went through in your past. We make our decisions in life based off of the things that we've been through in our past. We tend to go back to the habits that we did when we were younger, and they usually continue with us throughout our lifetime. So if you can think about yourself and who you were in the past, you can bet that that's going to be what you're going to be like in the future. But if you want to take control of your life, get that leverage of knowing who you are and what you did, and don't let those things get to you and bother you and bring you down and make you depressed about your current situation. Do what you can to do the best with your life as it is now, and be okay with who you are now. Accept it. That's really what this is all about. Just accept yourself and all your problems, then work towards making your life better. And when you do that, years down the road, you're going to look back at your life and actually be happy with what you did. And you will love yourself and who you are. Take control of your life and you will be happy. Anyway, that's it. This is the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you do like it, please subscribe and share and like and comment and all that stuff. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. This is Kenneth Stahl.